Real talk in sports.
We back. Happy New Year, folks.
Real talk.
2015.
Happy New Year.
Thank you guys all for coming back. It's the first show of the year. It's been a while. We miss you guys. We appreciate the feedback.
We do, man.
The retweets, the follows. Again, you can follow us on the Twitter at RTN Sports.
RTN Sports, man. Follow us, man. Check us out. And we appreciate all the love, man, we've been getting. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying? We ain't really got no words, man. That is that J. Cole.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
Yeah, man. It just feels good to be back, though.
Definitely. I missed it, man.
Good to be back, though.
We back.
A couple weeks, a lot of stuff done.
A lot of stuff has gone on.
The last couple weeks, man.
Since we last posted a show.
How was the Christmas, man?
Christmas was good. Went to Disney World with the little one.
Yeah.
She had a good time. Shout out to Mickey Mouse. It's love. So
Mickey,
many a lot of foreign people there.
I mean, that's Disney World, man. You know,
a lot of foreign people.
Everybody wants to see Mickey Mouse.
How was your Christmas, man?
It was decent, man. You know, little sister was happy, so as long as she was good.
As long as the little ones.
That's you know.
It's not about us anymore.
I'm grown now. It don't even really matter.
Once you get a child, they ain't gonna buy you gifts.
No, you know they
just ask for the daughter's size.
That's it. As long as she got her gift, man, that was good, man. That was New Year's. Quiet.
New Year's was good. I mean, I was in Orlando.
Stayed out of trouble.
Yeah, I didn't go out, man.
That's good.
I can't. I'm too old to be going out clubbing.
Because you know, if you go to jail, you don't get out till Tuesday.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
At the earliest.
You don't want to start off the New Year's in jail. Shout out if you started. Shout out all the people who started off in jail watching this. Did the DUI? We don't do all those. I mean, people out trying to have a good time. I sit home. I'm a homebody.
Better call the Uber. Stop.
Nah, Uber was charging $50 a mile.
Hey, well. Hey,
that's better than $3,000.
He taking the chance.
You definitely taking a chance.
Call Uber, call a taxi, call somebody. They got all kinds of services now
to come help you out.
Get a zip car.
Yeah, man. But the year started off well. I mean, the whole sports world lost a great man, a pioneer. I mean, Stuart Scott passed away.
Stu. Rest in peace, Stu, man. That was a tough one, man, to start the year off with, man, losing Stu. Stu is the man. I mean, what can you not say, you know, about Stuart Scott and, you know, what he did for pretty much all of the kids in the ghetto, you know, Pookie.
That was my role model, Pookie Ray.
Ray, you know.
It's sad, man. The dude's battled cancer 3 times.
He fought back. Though, man.
Yeah, he battled.
They were saying he was still working. He'd be there, you know, sick, and the camera come on, and you would never even know
he was
anything
sick.
Was wrong. So you know that's awesome, man. That's a testament to who he was, and you know he also was a Tar Heel. Shout out to them North Carolina Tar Heels. You know what it is. See, it's funny. We got Carolina Blue. Wall in the back and MJ.
We're talking about Stewart.
how ironic is that?
Man.
That just worked out, but rest in peace to Stu.
It was sad, man.
He did all the games. He
did the NBA.
We're gonna miss Stu, man. Stu had all of the sayings though.
You remember him in the Raising Roof video?
Oh man, hey,
booyah.
Man, Stu.
They said that in
Stu
work.
had all the sayings, man.
Cool as the other side of the pillow.
Cool as the other side of the pillow.
Yeah. He changed the game, man. He was a pioneer. Like, the sports world will never see another Stuart Scott.
I hope Pookie and Ray was at the funeral, man, because they was at all the block parties.
They was at all the block parties.
I hope they showed up to the funeral, because they've been coming to the block party for, man, at least a decade. They better came out and showed some love.
Gotta show some love, man.
Yeah, but rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Stu, man. That was a tough one to start the year out with, man. Having to do see that on TV, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that you grew up. I mean, I never had a passing of a person that I didn't know affect me. Like, I was in tears. Like, it was sad. Just the dude I have a daughter. He has 2 daughters. Like, he got the Jimmy Valvano Award at the ESPYs.
Yeah.
It was sort of his farewell.
That's just good stuff. But you know, he came from the hospital. The day of.
Several surgeries.
Yeah, man. The day of, just to do the show.
Just to do the show. So rest in peace.
He wanted to see. Well, he said he wanted to see his daughter. Actually, is why he did it. So that's tough, man. But you know, he's in a better place.
He's definitely in a better place.
He ain't gotta worry about fighting that sickness no more.
In this world, man. I mean, it's a crazy world. See what's going on in France.
Man, what is going on in France? What is going on in France? Is it really going on? Like, what is going on out there?
Yeah, man. We just watched an interesting video. Basically, if you didn't know, what's the name of the magazine? The Sectarian magazine.
Oh, it's a Sartorial.
Yeah.
Sartorial. Yeah.
Beg your
pardon. That's Sartorial magazine.
Basically was posting anti-Muslim advertisement. Now, I don't mess around with children or mess around with religion.
Man, did you see those pictures, man, on those magazines, man?
Insane.
That stuff is crazy, man.
Insane. So basically, 12 people were killed at the Charlie Hebdo.
Charlie Hebdo, man. It's a magazine that
just Google it, man.
Yeah, you might want to Google that one and just check out the images that come up that they've been posting here.
And
man. I don't know.
Those gunmen weren't playing, or were they?
Something's not right with that whole situation.
Listen, we just watched the video right before we started.
What to believe.
Right before we started taping tonight, it was basically they showed the uncensored video where I know most of us seen two gentlemen jump out of a vehicle with AK-47s, and as all media outlets have said, they shot the police officer on the ground. But we actually seen the uncensored video, and not in fact, the gentleman wasn't even shot. He wasn't even wounded.
It was an AK-47, people.
His head would have exploded.
Had he got shot in the head with an AK-47, blood and guts would have been on the TV. Actually, blood and brains would have been on the TV.
And everywhere.
And in the sidewalk. And there was nothing.
There was nothing. Absolutely nothing.
There was nothing. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe something else happened. I mean, was some shooting. You know, there's some shooting. I mean, did anybody get hit?
Nobody got hit.
There was some shooting went on though. They said somebody got hit.
Somebody did.
I don't know. But I tell you one thing though, France say they gonna keep them airstrikes going.
Airstrikes in where the airstrike taking place?
Over the Islamic State. Okay. They said they're not playing with them dudes.
And Al Qaeda, Yemen took.
They took credit for the whole little situation. Yeah, they saying this is them. Just, you know, doing what they do, I guess. You know, they just pick people to mess with.
So, yeah,
when they mess with them.
And now we have the Just Sweet Charlie rally cry. The thing I get anytime I notice this, anytime there's like a tragedy, they come up with a slogan. But there's no slogan for the 2,000 people killed in Nigeria. This Boko Haram, if you see in our past episodes, we sort of touched bases on that in our last podcast. Mm-hmm. I mean, 2,000 people in Nigeria, and if it wasn't for Twitter or Facebook, I wouldn't know about this information because I'm just starting to see it on TV. You know, so
CNN covered it.
They did they cover it while it happened?
Well, I mean, they cover what they can. You know, they can't get it all while it happens. But, I mean, they've been covering it, though. That's about the only place that I would go to get any news.
Yeah, that or the BBC.
Yeah, or the BBC. But, it's a lot, man. Angelina Jolie, man, she cried out, man. She said, man, we should do something. What you think? You think we should do something? You think we should even get involved?
We should get involved? Because, you know, America's a war police.
Already involved anyway.
America's a war police.
We're probably involved anyway.
And we don't even know.
Indirectly.
And we don't even know.
We probably already involved. That's just, I mean, no one really ever knows what goes on in the back rooms. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do, folks?
They have those meetings.
What should we do?
We don't know what goes on in those meetings.
Send us your feedback. What would you do to RTN Sports at yahoo.com. What would you do if you was America? You seen 2,000 people slain in Nigeria. What would you do?
That's crazy,
Yeah,
man. He just killing people, going on massacres, man. Just
because he wants to.
Whenever he feel like killing, he just start killing.
Because he wants to. Like
That's tough.
We just gotta figure out what's next. Like, you know.
That's tough, man.
So, and I mean, ISIS. We have ISIS going around, and they actually compromised the YouTube and the YouTube and the actual Twitter page of the Department of Defense. So,
yeah, man. They ain't playing around. This is Islamic State, man. You gotta watch these dudes. These dudes, they are wreaking havoc out here. For real.
Just gotta be careful out here.
They don't even call them ISIS no more. They just IS now. They just Islamic State.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all they are.
So, you got the...
It's real, man.
They even trying to get in the country. Did you hear about the Ohio man who was alleged ISIS member?
This guy
was plotting on the United States government in D.C.
Too bad you got caught.
Got caught. So
much for his plan.
Yeah. Speaking of D.C., you heard about the
Metro. Come on,
man.
Metro. Well, it's been a couple years since Metro had an incident, but they definitely just had an incident here 48 hours ago in D.C. At the LaFont Plaza metro station.
83 injured in one day.
83 people injured, man. Injured and had to go to the hospital, actually. And then, one woman died, which is unfortunate, man. And, you on a train and then, all of a sudden they say
you're trying to make it home from work.
Lights went out and smoke filled the room. You don't know what to do.
Scary, man. You don't know what to attack.
It took the firemen almost 30 minutes to get to the train.
Unacceptable.
Apparently, the tracks were not turned off. So because the tracks weren't turned off, they couldn't run in.
Because it was live.
Right. Okay. So, I don't know. I mean, was it... Why they didn't turn the tracks off quicker than 30 minutes? Because that's a long time for those people to be in there. And they was telling them to get down, but it's only so much you can do if you've never been in that type of situation. And then it's closed in. So... that was a lot, man. So, praise everybody that had to...
it's sad, man. People just want to go home from work.
That's tough. I mean, and that's one of those things that you never know, you never know.
Right down the street.
You never know. You just never know.
Right down the street.
Like that, and they still don't know why or how it happened.
It has to be something.
Don't nobody know nothing.
Hear about the bartender, Michael Hoyt. Come on, Michael Hoyt.
Michael Hoyt.
What were you thinking about, man? So this guy tries or attempts or tells one of his friends that he wants to go ahead and poison John Boehner.
That's
a member of Congress.
That's not a good move.
It's not a good move, man. Listen, he won't be serving any drinks anytime soon.
Probably want to have you taken somewhere.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like his chances.
If you get the black car with the black tent show up to your house one day and just take you, throw you in the car and take you, that wasn't a smart move. I don't know what you. I don't know. That wasn't a good idea.
That wasn't a good idea. I mean, but we do want to bring some good news to you guys.
We got a lot of good news. The president, though.
The president is talking about giving free community college.
Free community college, man.
I mean, we can all use that as a start.
That would be good.
He done lower gas prices now.
Well, he don't really regulate.
I know, but let's give Obama some good publicity.
The gas prices is
looking in
loving the gas prices.
$20 actually $20 does something.
Engine, gas prices, man. I'm telling you,
$20 actually does something.
You right though.
$20 do something. So does it go back for people giving you rides at $5? An agreeable amount for the gas tank, man.
Yeah, hopefully it stay. We'll see. Probably be jumping up sometime. So
it probably will be jumping up.
Man, I know it's been cold.
It has been cold. It's like the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field out here.
It's been cold here. We done had some snow. The nigga was cold and it snowed again.
Black ice.
It's cold now.
Yeah, it is.
See, we still
We
got
probably got hats
we
on.
still got scullies on. As you can see, it's cold.
It's freezing.
We not cold, but it's just cold. I mean, if you go outside, burr.
It is burr out there.
Not Gucci.
It's brick out there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and let's get to a little warmer climate.
Man, what's going on down in Florida, man?
Listen to this story, guys.
This is a wild story.
So James Rutledge, 17-year-old from Fort Lauderdale, he gets arrested for a violation of probation for a burglary.
Burglary, right?
The cop, Franklin Foulks, has a heart attack.
He's in booking.
What would you do?
Is he in booking?
He's in booking, hands behind his back.
He's in booking people, and the cop, one of the cops there in booking, just so happens and has a heart attack. It's a lot of cops standing around. He didn't have to say anything. He could have just let the cop die.
And what does he do? He goes ahead and causes a commotion. They come, bring the defibrillator out. They save Mr. Foulks' life. Let's peep this though. That's number one. However,
don't forget he's in central booking, people.
He still gets arrested.
He's in central booking.
So they're going to have a ceremony for him on January 21st, the city of Fort Lauderdale.
For saving the officer's life.
But we don't know.
But he's an inmate, right? Or not?
We don't know if he's even going to attend.
Is he an inmate?
Folks, what would you do in this situation?
What is he?
Would you alert the cops when you arrested, or would you let the cop die? I mean, you ask different people, they give you different answers. Again, if you want to send us your feedback for this question, send it to rtnsports@yahoo.com. I want to get the people's views on this.
Man, that's interesting.
Very
interesting, though. I mean, now let us know, man. We might have to tweet that. See if we get any response back from that.
We have to see about that.
Because if you are in central booking, right, and you see the police officer go down, do you really care that police officer just went down? I don't know. Because you still got to go to jail, ceremony or not. So you dwell on that.
You gotta dwell on that. Let's go with our boy Flavor Flav. What's good with you, Flavor Flav?
Man, you're in Long Island, man, getting locked up. Flavor Flav.
I mean, what's good with him? You can't.
Flavor getting locked up about 3-4
all the
times
time.
a year.
What, he got like 12 kids?
I don't know. Flav done lived his life, man. Flavor old man. He just Flavor Flav.
Yeah, that's Flavor Flav.
Well, I guess we just had to mention Flav because he's still getting locked up. It's 2015. Flavor Flav still getting locked up.
Locked up.
I guess some things just don't change. Man, but I think that might be it for the first half of the show.
The first half of the show is
had
gone.
to cover some news, man. You know, we didn't even mention we forgot to mention the website. Did we mention the website? I don't know, but if we didn't mention the website, we're gonna mention it now. Don't forget all the podcasts, you know what I'm saying, on Real Talk and Sports.libsyn.com, you know what I'm saying? That's where all the podcasts are. Check us out on YouTube, Real Talk and Sports, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page. You know, we got some.
We out here, man. Get familiar.
We got some special stuff coming up, man. We trying to get to that 100 subscriber, man. So, you know, we might have something for that 100 subscribers.
We're building.
You know what I'm saying? We doing what we do. So, you know, just stay tuned. Stick with us, man. You know, we see y'all in 2 sheets.
Y'all be safe out there.
Part 2. Man, it's a whole lot to talk about in the sports world.
A lot to talk about in the sports world. Welcome back, folks. If you're looking at this, you probably checked out the first one.
Yeah, and we appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate it.
Get our hits up.
Get the hits. The hits is what it. The hits is what we need.
Get our YouTube likes up and get our hits up.
The retweets up.
Get the retweets up. Get the follows up.
if without you guys, we have no show. So we appreciate the love.
Yeah, man. We trying to keep it going here, man. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at RTN Sports. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. RealTalkingSports.Libsyn.com. That's the home of all of the podcasts.
And your feedback, your emails, your suggestions. You can even send us topics that you would like us to discuss. That's at rtnsports@yahoo.com. But let's get into it.
Man, we got a lot to talk about.
Lots going on. We got to give a shout out to
Ronaldo.
61 goals in 60 matches. The second consecutive Ballon d'Or award.
Man.
So give that man a shout out. It's his third overall.
Awesome.
Ronaldo is awesome.
That dude's awesome.
A goal every 83 minutes in 2014. So we gotta definitely start with the show with him.
You can't get no better than that. What about John Jones, man?
Mr.
John Bones Jones.
What are you doing?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. The UFC match that he had a couple weeks ago, I was actually interested in seeing that fight, man, because of the way they hyped it and promoted it. That was probably the most hyped and promoted fight that I've seen in a long time.
I don't watch UFC.
I didn't watch it, but I do know that Mr. Jones defended his title successfully. But
he's in
checked into rehab 2 days later. Drug rehab. Marijuana and cocaine.
Wow.
Go figure.
Rick James said.
You know he's the I want to say he's the middleweight UFC middleweight champion. He's now the middleweight champion for 6 years.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Messing with the cocoa.
So you can't mess. We don't endorse the cocoa. We're not in love with the cocoa.
To the cocoa.
We're not in love with the cocoa on this show.
Man.
Duke lost.
The Dukies.
The Dukesters lost 2 games in a row.
Shout out to Dickie V, man. The Dukies.
Shout out to future Nick.
Man. Oh,
Mr. Okafor.
Oh, yeah, he probably will be.
Yeah,
y'all have about 20 balls in the pack to get him. But yeah, man, snapped a 41-game winning streak at Cameron. That was the longest winning streak at home in college babasketball up until last night. Miami, man, they ain't play no games, man. They was throwing oops.
Who they lose to on Saturday?
In North Carolina State.
Wow.
So it's been a tough week to be a Blue Devil, I tell you, and it gets tougher.
But you know what it
gets tougher on Saturday, man. They got Louisville on Saturday.
You know why though? They're having these struggles. So Coach K has 997 wins.
He's trying to get to that 1,000. Man, Coach K say they're shooting. They don't really have good shooting, but I don't know. Man, Okafor looks a little lazy to me though, man.
He does.
There's some stuff he needs to work on.
Some stuff. He's still a freshman.
But he nice though. He's nice though, but I don't know, man. Duke got a tough one on Saturday with Louisville. We're gonna see what they do. What about your man Mo Williams?
Mo Williams with the 50 burger.
Oh, Mo!
You didn't even know he was still in the league.
Oh, Mo is a Timberwolf and Indiana Pacers and Nick Vogel. I know y'all had a long
52
night
points
last night. Fade away 3-pointers out of bounds. Nothing but that. He's on fire.
52 points.
Is it the shoes?
He broke a T Will's record that was held by
Corey Brewer.
Yeah, I thought most people would say Kevin Garnett or stuff on.
No, actually,
or Worley Zerbiak.
KG had 47. Kevin Love had 50. Brewer had 51. And now we got Mo Williams.
52 points.
Little Mo Williams with 52. So we had to shout out Mo.
Mo Williams.
Man, Mo was in the zone last night. You don't get too many in the zone like that.
Speaking of KG.
Oh, there.
Boy KG. KG with the headbutt.
KG hit.
I appreciate KD though.
You don't
somebody had to do that to Mr.
You don't want
Howard.
that Dwight. You don't want
he
that
didn't.
Dwight.
KG
old school.
Yeah, KG.
He an old school goon. Man, you don't want to.
Kobe wasn't there to save him.
He might not be MVP from 2006 or so, but best believe KG is still a goon. He been gooning the whole time. Man, what about them Hawks though?
Hawks 30-8.
The Hawks, the number one team
in the East
right now.
What's going on in hot Atlanta?
Hawks.
In hot Atlanta.
Al Horford is healthy this year.
Al Horford, Paul Millsap.
He had his first triple-double last night in his career.
Great team.
But Horford can ball though, man. They gonna be
Jeff
tough.
Teague's
Jeff
one of the
Teague.
most underrated point guards in the league.
I mean, then you can't forget about Kyle
Korver.
Can't forget about Kyle Korver. That dude.
That's the
That's the dude you
all-time
don't
leader in
get hacked.
3-point field goals made in games in a row. So
Kyle Korver and Washington Wizards, man. That's what it's.
What about Cleveland? Cleveland supposed to be
Cleveland Cavaliers.
19 and 18.
What's going on in Cleveland? They are now in 5th place in the East. One game under 500. And Kevin Love is getting benched in the 4th quarter.
I mean, he's not scoring 10 points.
Getting benched in the 4th quarter, though.
Yeah.
Kevin Love. Double-double, Mr. Double-double himself. Kevin Love is getting benched in the 4th quarter.
At least LeBron came back.
LeBron did come back last night. He went off, too. He looked better, though.
I know.
I think he really was injured.
Hell of a game by LeBron on Monday night. You know he played for Ohio State.
Those Buckeyes.
Let's speak about those Buckeyes. Exactly.
We talking about Ohio State. Those Buckeyes is all I can say.
Speak about Mr. Exact.
Congratulations to Urban Meyer, Zeke, Cordell. Man.
He's killed, man.
Man. Congratulations. Mariota. Overrated.
Overrated. I made a horrible comparison to Aaron Rodgers to him. I apologize. I seen those tweets. It was horrible, but yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He has the size. He has athleticism. So I think
But he went to Oregon.
He'll be decent. They're gonna have to work with him on his mechanics and because he can't make the throws, man. I mean it's
Joey Harrington.
Oregon, your track record in quarterbacks.
Dennis Dixon.
Man, none of these guys play any significant NFL football.
Great backups.
Joey Harrington had those couple. I think he started for Detroit a couple years.
He did.
They sucked.
Putrid.
Matt Millen
got
him fired.
He did.
That's Oregon Duck quarterbacks for you people.
So
I don't know. So you might want to temper your expectations for Marcus Mariota because just like those other guys before him, they were NFL ready bodies and they were athletic, but not leading winners. So, man, what about Zeke, man?
Yeah, I mean, can he go to the league?
He's awesome.
He can go to the league, right? He's a sophomore, right?
Yeah, I believe if he wants to go pro, I believe he does have that option, man.
He 4 touchdowns.
3 straight games, 3 straight records, man. The Big Ten championship, the Sugar Bowl,
Alabama,
and the championship game. He broke all of the Russian records. All of the Russian records, man. So, hey, Zeke, man, that's awesome, man. That was a hell of a performance, man.
He played well, man.
You pretty much carried the team. The funny part was during the game, I actually tweeted out that he had to be at least 8 yards of carry. And
9 yards.
And then 5 minutes later, Kurt Herbstreit said he's at 9 yards of carry.
So
it's crazy. Everybody was watching him tear Oregon's defense to pieces. He was, like you said, he was eating.
What happened to the Seminoles? 59-20, man.
The turnovers, man. The turnovers.
Man, those Jameis memes.
You can't. So he would say Cordell. He would say he did the Jameis.
He did.
Cordell, he did do the Jameis.
But he won that chip, though.
He did win. But by time James did what he did, they was already at the fifth turnover. They were already down 20 points, so it didn't even matter.
Man, that was a wild day. And then I was in Orlando watching the match, and Ohio State beat Alabama. Shocked.
Man, I wasn't shocked, man.
Yeah, you predicted that.
Urban Meyer, man. I am a believer in Urban Meyer. He's an awesome coach, man. I was listening to Brian Mitchell and the boys, man, on 980, and they were talking about whether or not he would be a good professional coach. It was interesting because I don't know.
I mean, it's tough.
I don't know.
It's a system that he has.
It is. It's his. He played that spray offense, but I mean, he's the leader of men. So
I mean, Jim Harbaugh's back in Michigan.
Yeah, I mean,
go Big Blue.
Big Blue. I'm telling y'all better Y'all better take notice, man, because Urban Meyer is not going anywhere. So it might be some tough Saturdays. I'm just saying. Man, it's a lot going on in boxing, though.
Pacquiao and
There's
Floyd.
a lot going on in boxing.
Is that going down May 2nd?
Manny Pacquiao accepts Floyd's conditions.
I'm there.
So
I'm in Vegas.
Floyd Money Mayweather. This call is to you, brother. What are you going to do? Are you going to sign?
Come on, Floyd. Give it to the people. The people want to see it happen.
Please just knock the dude out and put everybody out their misery. Because it's going to happen. I mean,
I'm just he's going to knock him out?
Yes.
He's not going to knock Pacquiao out.
He's going to knock Manny Pacquiao out.
Nah. Floyd been ducking this fight.
We on Real Talk in Sports. You heard it here first.
Floyd been ducking this fight.
That fight will not go past 8 rounds.
Floyd been ducking this fight.
Manny Pacquiao's going to get knocked out. Manny Pacquiao is smaller than Marquez. So if you saw the Floyd and Marquez fight, did you see how easy that was? Now, granted, he is Manny Pacquiao. He is great. Ducking the fight. He is awesome. Floyd's ducking him?
Yeah, Floyd's been ducking him.
Floyd wanted him to take the drug test.
I mean, Floyd
He wouldn't do the drug test because he was on the route. Was he not on the route? Did Manny Pacquiao not get smaller? Did everybody not see him really get small?
He has gotten small.
Exactly.
Floyd, I mean, people wanted to see this fight like 3 years ago.
So what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen on May 2nd.
And you know what?
Floyd gonna make it happen.
I think I like Pacquiao in this fight.
I
like Pacquiao in this fight.
I don't see him lasting. He gets off balance, man. He gets off balance quick, and when he gets off, the thing
Floyd's
is with Floyd, you can't get off balance with Floyd, and Manny Pacquiao likes to fight off balance. So that's a bad.
I mean, Floyd's a technician.
That's a bad combination.
He got defensive skills. He's quick, but I mean, I would love to see Floyd just lose. No. I mean, it's nothing against him.
I don't want to see Floyd lose.
I mean, it'd be nice for him to get competition.
It's not going to happen.
Because the level of boxers that he's fighting. He's not gonna fight a fight that he knows he's gonna lose. So I mean, I would want to see Pacquiao win and then get a rematch.
Nah,
so
Floyd wins. I'm telling you, people, eight or I say no more than 9 rounds. It might go 10. No more than 8 or 9 rounds. Floyd's gonna figure him out. He's gonna get off balance, and Floyd's gonna lower the boom. You remember what happened to Ricky Hatton? That's all I'm going to say. Do you remember what happened to Ricky Hatton?
Yeah, Ricky Hatton.
That's all I'm going to say.
Let the whole UK down.
He did. But we got some more stuff, man. We got a big heavyweight matchup coming up Saturday night. Man,
it should be a good one, man.
Mr. Vernon Wilder, man. Devontae Wilder, man. He has the chance to become the first American heavyweight champion.
No Klitschko's?
And almost 10, almost been 10 years, man. Whole decade, man. Or more.
That's Evander, right? Evander was the last
one of those dudes. Evander, Riddick Bowe, one of them guys. It's been a long time. David Tour, somebody. I know it's been at least a decade. So good luck, Devontae, man. You've been knocking dudes out, man. So we be rooting for you. Big Stavern, big dude though, man. I want to say he is. I can't think of where he's from, but he's a big joker. But man, I say tune in. It's boxing. All it take is one shot, and it's night.
I don't want it to go to cards, man.
One shot and it's night. Mike Alvarado.
Talk about this guy, Mr. Alvarado.
Mike Alvarado. He's at home. He's in Denver.
In Colorado.
He's in Denver. He's from Denver. He's from Denver though. He's a Denver guy. Caught the weapons charge, man.
That wacky tabaki.
Was you puffing the Magic Dragon? Because you can't be getting caught with no gun. You have a big fight coming up next weekend, actually, against Brandon Rios, the trilogy, which you also going to want to tune in because that's going to be awesome. But I'm saying, man, you can't be catching gun charges, bro. I'm just saying, you got a big fight coming up. I'm sure you're looking for the payday.
He's not the only one who caught the gun charge. Chris Johnson caught the gun charge.
Chris Johnson did catch the gun charge. What's going on with these dudes? Catching gun charges. Man.
I don't know why. I mean,
shout out to Rock Nation, though. You can't forget about Rock Nation.
Andre Ward and Todd Gurley.
Andre Ward.
What happened to Andre Ward?
Man, he was messing with Joe Goosen, man. Joe Goosen got him mixed up. He couldn't get a fight. Some people wouldn't fight him, and other people he couldn't get a fight, so he didn't fight.
I wanted to see him in Floyd.
He had like a year layoff. Nah, Floyd, he's too big for Floyd.
He's too big for Floyd?
Yeah, he's too big. Now, I would like to see him in Gillespie.
Oh,
that would be awesome.
That would be a good
fight. Jay-Z, that would be really nice if
make
you
it happen. You know,
Andre Ward and Galani Golovkin on the cards for the end of 2015. I know he got probably have a fight or two to get back into his mojo, but Andre Ward, Triple G, yeah, definitely like to see.
We have some trades that happened in the NBA.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff went down.
J.R.
Smith and Shump
went to Cleveland.
Deion
Waiters.
What you think about that?
Went to OKC. I mean, as a Knicks fan, I like what Phil Jackson's doing.
He clearing house.
I mean, we 5-35. You know, the Giants still have more wins with 6 than the Knicks. And it's January. It's almost January the 16th.
Yeah, basketball has been around for about 3 months.
We got Jeff Green. Jeff Green went over to Memphis. Good move.
That's nice. That's a solid move for them, man.
Like you were saying earlier, they haven't had a swingman like that since Rudy Gay.
They haven't had a guy that could pass, dribble, and shoot since Rudy Gay. And they were dangerous when they had Rudy. So if old Jeff can go down there and do his thing, man, they might be a team you had to watch them dudes.
Thomas Margoff, he went out to
Margoff, yeah,
he went to Cleveland.
Yeah, so he went to Cleveland too.
You know, LeBron's the coach of Cleveland now. David Black got fired last night when Bron pushed him. What's going on in Cleveland, man?
Bron he pushed him, but he was about to get attacked. So as opposed to him getting attacked, Bron just gave him a little brush, like, Coach, go chill out.
He wasn't done after Phil Jackson.
But I don't know though. But you know, Tyronn Lue be calling the timeouts. He the assistant coach. He be calling the timeouts randomly without the coach knowing.
There's too much going on out there.
There's a lot going on in Cleveland. You know, like I say, you got the Kevin Love situation. Cleveland. Oh, man, we can't think about Monet Davis. Shout out to Monet. AP Female Athlete of the Year, though. That's a hell of an accomplishment, man.
You killed, man.
I mean, you got that fastball. I mean, if you doing that, you definitely can't be mad at that. We also got to show some love to Dick LeBeau, man.
Dick LeBeau stepped down after 50 years.
He been with Pittsburgh his whole life.
He grew up there.
He been with Pittsburgh his whole. He was starting safety for Pittsburgh. Then he been the defensive coordinator. He's been there, like you said, for almost 50 years, man. But he said he's stepping down though. He's not retiring.
Okay.
He's just stepping down. Keith Butler is his replacement. Keith Butler he's been their linebacker coach for I think about 10 years. They say.
Okay.
So
LeBeau's a legend.
They kept him in house.
Change defensive schemes.
Yeah, he pretty much was the inventor of his own defense.
The zone defense
didn't work all the time, but I mean he pretty much put the scheme into place.
But yeah,
he put the scheme into place for his own defense to to be able to try to stop Dan Marino, as they say. That was what it was for. But if you've got a quarterback like Dan Marino or somebody of Hall of Fame caliber. Doesn't work all the time, but I mean, it's in probably every team's playbook.
Every team has to have some sort of zone. It's a passing league.
Yeah, so that's big, man. What about your boy Odell?
Mr. Odell, Mr. Whip Dance himself.
Big up to Mr.
Offensive
Odell
Rookie of the Year and Pro Bowl.
Sweeps all of the awards. He's
Pro Bowl.
The Rookie of the Year for the NFL, and he's the Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he's taking Calvin Johnson's place in the Pro Bowl. So
he's going to be the Pro Bowl MVP.
He's having a hell of a summer, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
he's had a great summer.
That's Odell.
Yeah,
that's Odell, man.
Well, I mean, y'all got a nice little combination coming back next year, though.
And with Victor Cruz.
You're
not saying nothing. Top 10 pick.
That might be interesting.
You're not saying nothing.
That might be interesting.
Shout out to all the Cowboys fans. It wasn't a catch either.
That's tough.
Speaking of,
we got a lot of coaches too, man. That's
Todd
been fired. Congratulations, man.
5 African American coaches in the NFL now.
How about that?
Thank you, Art Rooney.
Minorities are.
Thank you, Rooney.
We definitely appreciate that gesture, Mr. Art Rooney. We definitely do appreciate that. Oh, Rex.
in Buffalo.
Did you see the pizza?
Yeah.
They gave him a huge pizza with spinach and ricotta cheese in buffalo colors, saying "Welcome Rex." It was crazy. That was a crazy looking pizza.
Him and
Jim Kelly had bids, man.
Oh wow, that's what's up. They're gonna be the #1 defense next year.
He said they're gonna be the bully.
Yeah, they are.
That's what he said.
Those Jets Bills games.
He said they're gonna be the bully. They're gonna be the bully. So that's gonna be interesting.
I mean, but Geno Smith to EJ Manuel.
I think I'm taking EJ.
I'm taking EJ too.
I think I'm taking EJ
because he got Sammy.
He's a little bit better. He do got Sammy.
Yeah, they got Sammy.
So upgrade for Rex Ryan?
Of course.
That was an upgrade?
You know what's funny that we talk about Sammy? Jerry Reese came out in an article with the NFL and said that they rated Sammy Watkins higher than Odell.
Really?
So if Sammy Watkins was on the board, they would have picked him.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that was a good move.
Yeah, that was a great move, actually.
John Fox
is out in Denver. They said him and John Elway ain't get along, man.
Nah.
John was wanting to do one thing, he's trying to do another thing.
John Elway seems like he's very full of himself, though.
John Elway.
I mean, but still.
He's John Elway.
He's very full of himself.
So he can do what he wants.
He can't do what he wants.
But they say John Fox philosophy didn't cut it, though.
I mean, for AFC West
they about to lose they about to lose their whole coaching staff.
Yeah.
Jack Del Rio is the new coach in Oakland. Man, that was nice. You know, they said John Madden was the ultimate say, and who had that decision.
For real?
John Madden said he pretty much ruled over the current coach in favor of Jack Del Rio.
Oh, because Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
He was doing all right. Serrano?
Yeah.
He looks like a soprano.
He do.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, man. Old Thomas Sula, man. We got our new coach, man.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about this guy.
But he's been our defensive line coach for I think he's been with us since 2007 as a defensive line coach. So
never heard of the guy.
It doesn't matter. He's the new coach of the San Francisco 49ers, and we're keeping our staff intact. So
that was smart.
So I mean, he's well liked. Our defense has been top three, 2 or 3 defense the last 7-8 years. So I mean, he's obviously doing something right. So congratulations, Thomas Sula, for the new head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, and we watching. So you better do your job, player.
Yeah, man. So this is probably one of the best weeks of the year coming up.
Championship week.
It's championship week.
It's championship week.
In the National Football League.
Championship week.
I mean, we're going to start off with the NFC.
It's championship week.
They got Aaron Rodgers.
Bad man.
And the Green Bay Packers.
With the bad cat.
They didn't dismantle the Cowboys, but I thought the Cowboys would give them a better fight.
Was it a catch?
I mean, yes, it was a catch.
Yes, it was a catch.
It was a catch, but
the
rules states that if you're making an athletic move and the ball is not, you don't have the complete possession throughout the entire catch, it's no catch. Now, my position on the whole catches is Dez just catches it and fall down. But
that's funny you mentioned that. Because I was just about to say the exact same thing. Dez Bryant.
Catch the pass.
You are to blame.
You are.
For losing the game, sir. And I know that you probably are thinking about it.
Sorry, Cowboys fans.
It's not
a personal
attack. A lot of my friends, Cowboys fans, and it's okay. But Dez Bryant should not have tried to dive while he was off balance. I know that's his normal move that he likes to do. He likes to lunge to the end zone. But he had to remember that he was in the process of making a catch. He wasn't running and then dive for the end zone.
Hell of a catch.
He was in the middle of a catch.
Hell of a catch.
It was a hell of a catch. Who didn't think that it was 88 at the end of that pass?
Yeah, we knew that.
When Romo threw the ball in the air. Everybody knew 88 was at the end of that pass. But you cannot try to make a second move and dive to the end zone. Had you fallen, it would have been 1st and goal. Cowboys at the 1.
And who's getting that rock?
I mean,
Mr. Spray Tan.
anything could have happened. Maybe about Spray Tan. Spray Tan, but Spray Tan had a big game though. He had a big fumble too. He was over 100 yards, but that was a big fumble.
He did have a big fumble.
That was a big fumble that he had. But man, they took a tough L, man. That was a tough L in Lambeau. Cam. Oh, Cam.
Yeah, man. I mean, Cam didn't have enough help.
Cam.
Or was Seattle just too strong?
Did he?
Because Cam Chancellor came out.
But did you watch the play though?
Which one?
The pick 6 from Cam Chancellor.
I did.
He looked Greg Olsen down.
I know
the entire play. The entire time, like from the time he broke the line to the time that he got to the end zone, to the right before the end zone, he was watching him and he still threw the ball. So Cam Chancellor didn't really have to work hard. I mean, he didn't.
Damn. He didn't, but still.
Cam.
And then we have Seattle defending National Football League champions against Green Bay. I'm picking Seattle. I can't see Green Bay coming into.
Seattle's gonna be tough to beat, man. They're gonna be tough to beat.
Their defense have given up basically like 6 points a game.
The Beast was held to 59 yards last week.
He's gonna be angry.
59 yards, but 23 of those yards came on one play when he went beast mode. So
he did go beast mode.
Carolina defense and Green Bay defense. Carolina defense.
I mean, I don't know. I never trusted defense with a.
You remember what Colin Kaepernick did to the Green Bay defense?
I never trusted defense with a player named Clinton Dix on it. So, I mean, Julius Peppers is playing well. Clay Matthews is playing well, but Seattle at home.
Alabama fans not gonna like that.
Yeah, I know that.
Roll Tide.
But they like Eddie Lacy, so.
Roll damn Tide.
Roll Tide. Nah, but I mean, you got Seattle coming in. Russell Wilson, the most underrated.
That's gonna be a huge game, man. Russell's
Underrated.
Awesome. You know he's about to be the highest paid quarterback in football.
You see, Russell got rid of his wife too. Smart man.
Hanging out with Cap. You know him and Cap, they buddies. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, him and Cap, man, gonna tear up California or something. If you want to know all the hot spots, what's going down for the summer. Cap
and Russ
gonna be on Rodeo going smooth. You gonna catch? They gonna be on.
You can have whatever you like.
They gonna be on the strip. I'm telling you, they're gonna be out on Sunset, man, getting it in.
Drop tops.
Hey, man, it's crazy. Russ about to get that dough cheese. But what about that? Seattle defense missing a key part of the secondary. Brandon McSeal is gonna be. Is he gonna be out? Because Richard Sherman and Jordy Nelson. But
Randall Cobb, Devontae
Adams.
Bell did go.
Oh man,
BBD, East Coast family. Let's skip the beat.
Man, what are they gonna do? Because everybody that was on that opposite side of the field last week ate pretty good.
They did eat. Mr. Benjamin.
Calvin Benjamin had a touchdown.
Calvin Benjamin had 2 touchdowns.
Both on the same dude, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had 2.
And then what was the name? Stony Brown? Sleepy Brown?
Stony Brown.
He was eating.
He was eating.
So that nickel corner over there, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb.
What they gonna do?
You know what? Actually, it's tough. I kind of want to pick Green Bay. I think the bad man has enough
over Seattle.
But that tough man and that defense.
You know what? Noise.
I think what it is. I think the hat might be getting to me. I think that's what it is. I think the hat is squeezing my brain. But you know what I'm gonna do? I love my Niners and my Niner Nation. But I can't go against the beast mode. I just cannot
it's a beast,
go
man.
against the beast
They've
mode.
been there.
Green Bay defense.
At home.
Green Bay defense is terrible.
At home.
They're terrible.
At home.
So do you shadow Russell Wilson with Julius Peppers?
I don't think Julius Pepper can shadow. Can't shadow.
I think he can.
That's an interesting matchup.
It's containment. You don't have to really shadow him. It's containment.
That's an interesting matchup.
You don't want to use Clay Matthews.
You don't,
because like I said, Colin Kaepernick. You saw what he did.
Yeah.
So you don't want Clay trying to chase after
Clay
Russell
laterally. Clay's not quick.
He's not at all.
North and south.
So I don't know. That's gonna be tough. But I will say this: I like Green Bay's chances if that third nickel cornerback is on the field.
I mean, it all depends. If Seattle gets an early touchdown,
yeah.
Let's tell you one thing: if Seattle gets an early touchdown,
they get the momentum up.
Green Bay's gonna have to come out there and drive down the field.
Yeah,
Eddie Lacy needs 30 touches for them to win.
They're gonna have to make a statement.
Eddie Lacy, this is why you draft Eddie Lacy.
Ball control is gonna be key.
It's gonna be a great game.
I think it is, man. I think it's gonna be awesome. But I'm gonna roll with Green Bay,
and I'm rolling with Seattle.
I'm sorry. I'm rolling with Seattle. I'm sorry.
It's a hat, man.
I'm telling you, it's on my brain, people. I'm a Niners fan, but I'm gonna stay in the division. I'm gonna roll with Seattle, man. I like Russell, and I love Beast Mode. Beast Mode is the man.
He is the man. I'm thankful. I'm thankful.
What was the song of choice on the bus, Marshawn?
I'm thankful.
Hey, that dude's awesome. Hey, man, shout out to the Beast Mode, man, for always keeping it 100. He just steal.
Exactly.
He just steal. Just leave him alone.
You gotta love Beast Mode, man. 100,000. He making him.
He's the Hall of Fame.
If he wins, tell you what. If he wins this next title, he guarantee a Hall of Famer.
2 rings, he getting the Hall.
2 rings.
So if he doesn't win, you don't think he's a Hall of Famer?
He needs 10,000 yards.
You know where he is now?
I don't know exactly, but I know he's close.
I think he's close though.
But once he gets 10,000 yards in there.
Okay. How many years do you think he's got left in him?
Under 3 years.
You think he'll come back to Seattle? What they gonna do? Man? They talking about getting rid. They talking about getting rid of the Beast Mode.
He may not be able to afford both of them, Russell and Beast Mode.
Man.
But he'll go to. I think if he leaves, he'll go to Oakland.
Yeah, he want to go back to California. So Oakland, San Francisco, and San Diego all have a good shot, and St. Louis. Because the Rams are thinking about going back to LA.
Yeah, dude's talking about building a stadium, but
but
he got to get league approval.
He do. I don't know. So
money talks.
Stay tuned to that.
Stay tuned.
But the Beast Mode might be going back. But yeah, that's
in the AFC matchup.
The AFC is up next, and
the Patriots and the Colts. Peyton Manning. As we said it was something wrong with Peyton.
We knew something was going on with Peyton. This dude
playing with a tore in his right quad. I didn't even know he had a quad in his shoulder.
Right quad.
You know you had a quad in your shoulder.
No, I thought it was a leg. It was a shoulder.
Was it his leg or a shoulder? I think it was a shoulder. It was actually a shoulder.
I don't know, but I know they say back against San Diego, he threw it past Emmanuel Sanders, and that's when he did it. So, and he been playing for that would be 4 weeks now. Pretty much a month. Wow.
I think it was
with a torn right quad.
Torn right quad.
That's interesting. But I mean, we had talked about him not looking like
properly.
Peyton Manning.
He was throwing ducks out there.
He was, and he threw a lot of those
against Indianapolis
on Sunday. That was
horrible.
Terrible. That was terrible. He was missing receivers. I never seen Peyton miss receivers like that.
By like 5 to 10 yards.
CJ was still awesome though.
CJ did his thing.
Shout out to OJ. OJ was back. He had a touchdown.
OJ was back.
Actually, he had a big catch. He didn't score.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he did have a big catch.
Yeah, that was a big catch.
We had an OJ sighting.
Bro, Andrew Luck, man.
Andrew Luck. The coach looking like some geniuses on that pick,
They benched that damn Trent Richardson, Mr. Inactive.
Trent Richardson was on the he was on the special team.
No, he was inactive.
They had him on the special teams at first. He went from the running back to the special team.
Dan Harris been killing.
Boom. Them Tigers, man.
Yeah.
And them Tigers and them
Buckeyes.
and them Buckeyes, man, are taking over.
Just producing, man.
Carlos Hyde, like they man, it's Tigers and Buckeyes. This was a Tigers and Buckeyes year. I think pretty much all of their rookies had decent seasons.
They did well.
Yeah.
We had that Ravens Patriot game. That was the best game of the season.
That was clearly the best game of the weekend. I don't think it got no better than that. Ravens came out
14-0.
Jumped on them. They jumped on them.
Flacco.
But Flacco's a winner, man. Flacco's a winner.
He threw 6.
Man, I was having to talk with some dudes, man. And we were talking about quarterbacks and who is worth their contract.
In the playoffs, Flacco's worth his contract.
Pretty much the only quarterbacks we can come up with that have gotten the contract that are really worth their contract are Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers. Everybody else didn't really make the list.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of them are getting their money based upon what they've previously done.
Yeah, I mean, Stafford got
Cutler.
paid. He didn't do nothing. Cutler got paid. He didn't do nothing.
Eli, bold prediction: Giants win a Super Bowl next year.
I don't know about that.
Say that every year.
But
3 rings.
I don't know. We got Cutler. Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan, yeah.
Matty Ice.
Oh, overrated.
He's more like ice water.
Yeah.
Matty Ice. So yeah, we ran down the quarterback list of the quarterbacks that have recently gotten paid, and all we can come up with was Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco.
Flacco threw 19 touchdowns before he threw an interception. I mean, I thought they were up. They were up 28-14.
Did you see Billy dial up the trickery though? Billy dialed up the trickery. With he's so almondy.
Brown.
With he's so almondy.
Danny Amendola. Spoke him up.
Man.
Spoke him up.
That was a nice pass from Edelman though.
Yeah, he was a quarterback.
Yeah, I know. So, I know. But that was a nice throw though. That was a nice throw, but they had to dial up some trickery to beat.
They did have some dial up some trickery
to beat Baltimore, man. It was looking kind of sad because it was like, man, do they got to go to this extreme?
Exactly.
To score points, but they got a W.
They got that W.
So they moved on to the AFC title game to face the Colts, man. Who you like, man? Colts in Foxborough.
I mean, there's only one Tom Terrific.
Tom Terrific.
You know, this is his 9th.
T.Y. versus Revis.
This is his 9th AFC championship game. 9.
That dude's awesome.
Who would you rather, Tom Brady or Peyton Manning?
Tom Brady.
That's what I tell everyone. He's a better quarterback. I mean, Peyton has more stats, but Tom Brady, when the chips is on the line, I want Tom Brady there. If I can't have Eli there, I want Tom Brady there.
Yeah, I'm taking Tom. But yeah, man, this is a big matchup. I think Indy, they up and coming, man. They
not their time yet.
Nah,
not their time yet. I can't see them coming to Foxborough or Gillette Stadium, beg your pardon, and beating Tom Brady. If Andrew Luck does this, then I have to change the Colts, and because the way that he'll be going off. Like, Denver was overrated. We told it. Denver was overrated.
I don't think Denver was overrated. I think that Peyton was hurt. I think that
Peyton was hurt
them.
But their defense.
Defense was a little overrated.
Suspect.
They didn't really have good linebackers.
They didn't.
They had Vaughn. They had the DeMarcus.
The DeMarcus faded at the end of the season.
He did. He had no sacks the last 6 games of the season.
He faded.
No sacks.
He faded, man.
And Vaughn only had 2. And they had a combined 22 the first 10 games.
He faded, man.
First 10 games, they had 22 sacks, man, combined. So that's not good. But he an old man, too, though.
He is an old man. But I can't see the Patriots losing at home.
Old Tom Brady.
Tom, Julius, Gronk. Who's going to stop Gronk?
Garrett Blunt.
Shane
That Colts run defense is not
suspect.
Good.
Suspect.
I don't know.
You won't even get a Jonas Gray sighting.
Maybe.
So, yeah, man.
T.Y. versus Revis?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup.
That's nice. T.Y. versus Revis Island.
This could be Reggie Wayne's last game.
Reggie Wayne.
So, let's see what's going to happen, man.
It's going to be huge, people. It's gonna be huge, people. So you
I got a Patriots. I'm rolling with the Patriots, man.
I'm rolling with the Pats too. I'm rolling with the Patriots. Patriots. So we got a consensus on the Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl, and Seahawks will get to defend their title.
Ooh, that's Super Bowl.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, that's
Arizona.
Arizona.
Neutral field. You think Tom Brady can beat them on a neutral field?
I got some. But we won't get into that. We'll say that for our Super Bowl show.
We gotta say that for the Super Bowl show, but that could get real.
It will get real.
It could get real.
We also want to give out some shout outs. Want to give a shout out to when I was coming home from Orlando, I met the assistant coach for Nebraska, Mr. Peter Underwood. So if you're watching this, Pete.
Shout out, Pete.
Shout out to my cousin Sean Robinson. He just signed with an agent. He's entering the 2015 NFL Draft.
Good luck, brother.
From Central Connecticut State University. He's
Put your best foot forward.
My little big cousin, standing at 6'3", 210.
Man. Little big cuz.
My little big cuz. So love you, cuz. So proud of the little dude.
Yeah, man. We gonna be watching, man. I watch all the combines, and we gonna see you.
We'll see you, man.
Don't disappoint.
We'll see you.
Don't disappoint, because we're gonna be looking for you, player.
You got any shout outs?
Man, I ain't got no shout outs, man. Man, shout out to everybody watching and listening and following on Twitter at RTN Sports and checking out the podcast. All of the podcasts.
All of them.
On YouTube, Real Talk and Sports. Subscribe. Real Talk and Sports.lipsyn.com. You know what I'm saying? So all the podcasts are. You got to check out that Holiday Edition podcast, the year in review, just in case you missed last year.
First
if you slept through the year, and you might have slept through the year. If you did, check out the last show, and you get caught up. Man. That's it. I ain't really got no shout outs, man.
And then I got one more shout out. I want to give a shout out to Asia Star Willis. That's my home girl.
Yeah.
Not
shout
Willis,
out
but
Asia.
Wills.
Yeah.
She actually has her single I Do. She's about to go on a tour, so give thanks.
Doing big things.
She's doing great things, man.
Doing big things, man. You know, just keep on moving, Missy. You can't forget about Leah.
Yeah, man, we can't
shout out to Leah, man. Leah
she's getting sick, man. She's sick.
Her cancer flared back up, but she's still fighting. She was on Twitter doing the Dougie a couple days ago, so she's good. It's good to see her, man, in good spirits, man. We praying for you, little mama, and get better. And we rooting for you. We all here, man, rooting for you.
Praise daily, man.
And
nobody want their child sick.
I mean, there's not really much you can do, man. Just keep keep
your
head
man.
up, keep her smiling, keep praying. You know what I'm saying? Keep the faith, and just try to keep it moving. That's all you can really do.
Yeah, and another little shout out, Sunshine. It's a kid on Mikey. If you guys watched the last episode, Mr. Michael Hamilton, Athlete of the Year. He plays for Pasadena Chargers. This is a kid, Sunshine, played last year. He has brain cancer.
Dang.
So, this cancer, man, is just to see the little man fight. So, like I tell everybody, if you're watching this, make sure you tell your loved ones you love them. Make sure you live life with love and positivity. We bring the show to the people to bring some light to people. To bring some joy in this world, So, like I said, be the light, don't be the darkness, and continue to support, continue to love yourself, love your life, chase your dreams, man. You only get one life.
Stop hating.
No hate, I don't even know how to hate. How do you hate? What is that language? But thank you guys for checking us out. Again,
we appreciate y'all.
We love it, man.
Love y'all. We'll be back next week. You know what I'm saying? Same back time. All the back channels, you know what I'm saying? So come check us out. We on Twitter. We're on Twitter every day. So
check us out, man.
We'll be on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
You'll see us.
It's at RTN Sports. So yeah, we'll be on there. But until next time, man. It's Pat, it's Tae. We out.
We out. Peace.